Any or husbands watching this, you're going to make it your height, then you better go and do the housework, okay?
That's a nice one.
Hi, welcome back to the Lim house. It's been so long since we do a home tour, and today we traveled all the way from the east to the west to visit one of my IG friend, Teohomies. So basically, you know, on Instagram there's a sudden boost of new home accounts and all that, and I've interacted with many of these beautiful home accounts, and today I'm happy to be here to visit the Teohomies. So let's go and check out her executive maisonette.
Hello. Welcome to my house.
So we are at the Teohomies now. So this is their living area. I love it because it's so airy and so spacious. So Mrs. Teo, would you like to show us or introduce us your space?
Okay, this is actually a 26-year-old EM.
Okay.
So we actually shifted from a 4-room BTO because we wanted more space for the kids to run around.
Yeah, that's like us also. We also have the same situation. We were
Yeah.
from a 4-room BTO and it's only 93 square meter, right?
Yeah, correct. So yeah, so this is much bigger space now. So whatever we can hack, we just hack in the level 1.
Okay.
Like we have this open kitchen. It also enabled me to monitor the kids easier.
Oh,
like,
so they
let's
will
say-
be at the dining room.
Yeah, let's say if they are doing work at the dining room, I can still eyeball them, or if they are playing at the living room, I can still see what they're up to.
Yeah, actually I feel that this layout is pretty unique because I've been to quite a few EMs. Usually when it's this kind of layout, right, they will do a very long island table, but this way, like vertical way. So is there a reason why you do it this way?
Okay, actually our ID suggested that layout as well.
Okay.
But we decided to stick with our own idea because with that layout, right, the storage space will be cut down. Yeah,
okay.
and as an EM, we don't have like bomb shelter as a storeroom.
Okay.
So we need a lot of storage spaces.
So I also realized that other than this island, they have a lot of storage below. I think it's very smart because all the, you know, if you have kids, young kids, right, there's a lot of like gong lah, then you know, like a lot of plates lah. I think suction plate, different plates. If you have a kid, you will understand. Sometimes they want a different bowl every day.
And then lunch boxes,
lunch
water
boxes.
bottles.
Yeah, so actually storage is very important for young families. So over here, we also realized that they also build storages like us. If you follow our house tour, you know, storages are like one of the key. So is this a decision you make for, since you have a first house and then you decided to make this? Because for us, it's like we know we needed a lot of storage for toys and books and all that.
Yeah. Actually, we really need to have accessible storage spaces because the storeroom is quite inaccessible. So we decided to have some storage space that we can access easily. We got the idea to create these display boxes to display my husband's collection.
Yeah, quite nice. So anybody collect fabric can reference to this. So I realized, how come your concealed wardrobe, the lines is like different one. This is like thick, thin, and then thick.
Okay, this is actually for the finger grip for opening of the door.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, actually quite smart because like that it's easier to open. So for ours, right, if you watch our home tour, our concealed wardrobe it's all even lines and we did thick tack. But I think this is a great idea as well.
Yeah, actually we chose practical over aesthetic.
Yeah, because it's like easy, it's like more durable, right?
Yeah.
I think it's an option if you are making concealed wardrobe, right? If you are looking for aesthetics, you can do like tic tac and all that. But this is also another option where it's more durable and you don't have to worry if there's like the mechanism goes wrong.
Yeah,
or
correct.
whatever.
Okay, over here we also have a cabinet to keep our bigger and bulkier items like the ironing board and the vacuum cleaner.
Yeah, that's so smart because like a lot of our usually our thing like all the room lah, all that, no space to keep.
Yeah,
Like they make it like that, so it's very convenient.
correct.
Then you can do hooks also.
Yeah,
hang
yeah,
it.
can do hooks also.
Yeah. So we are at the kitchen area of Teohomies. So one thing I realized is that they don't have backsplash. So usually people kitchen, they will do like tiles, right? How come yours that you choose to do like a glass panel?
Okay, based on our previous experience in our BTO flat, right, we actually have wall tiles.
Okay.
So when it comes to cooking, eventually it will become so greasy and the grout line turns yellowish.
Oh.
So to avoid that, right, we decided to have this glass backsplash.
Oh, that's quite smart.
And then we told the ID that we didn't want the usual green tinted glass backsplash. So they came.
Look like
came to
office,
us.
that kind,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. So they came to us with this white one, which we really like it a lot.
Oh, okay.
And somehow we can also use it for like
writing.
Yeah,
lah,
correct.
to take some.
note.
So I realized that in the kitchen, right, usually there's a lot of reno regrets. Like for example, ours is like our countertop, the countertop didn't do very well. How about yours? Do you have any reno regret here?
Okay, my regret will be I'm not around when the ID is here to take the measurement for the countertops.
Oh, okay. So
So-
actually, this is not your desired height.
No, it is actually a little lower than what I
Oh, it
expect.
should be somewhere here.
Maybe slightly around here.
Okay.
And then it somehow makes washing very...
Oh, because it has to be consistent.
Yeah. So it was quite painful to
So
wash
now you wash,
my
like,
back.
you have to. Oh, okay, yeah. So actually, I think a lot of people deal with ID or like even contractors. I'm not sure. Sometimes they will just out of convenience recommend you like the ideal height, which is like 90 cm.
yeah.
I think we heard so many stories from different friends that they just do like the by default.
What the norm lah.
The norm and it becomes like a bit too low or a bit too high. So I think actually it should take reference from the person who always cooks. So will you redo it?
No lah.
No
I
lah,
think
just live with it lah.
Yeah, live with it.
Buy more salon bar. Okay. So we are now at the balcony area of Teohomies. It's my dream area because previously when we move out our BTO, we were looking for only EMs or EAs because I really like the EM because of this high ceiling area. My uncle used to live in an EM and I really like the breezy area and very well lit area. So there's also this La Kopi area that is a, like a dream list or wish list of Mr. Lim. So basically, what do you do to this balcony and like do you spend a lot of money on renovating this area? Because I know a lot of EM, the cost of renovating this area is higher.
Okay, actually we didn't really spend a lot of money for this area because we decided to retain the flooring.
Okay.
Yeah, because it looks like usable. Like it
Oh,
looks
so
pretty
basically the previous owner,
Yeah.
this place is quite a good condition.
good. Correct. So the only thing that we spent was the zip track.
Oh, this is a zip track.
Yeah, so when it's rainy day, right, we just bring it down. And
So
when
this fabric is like waterproof or not?
yeah, it's waterproof, but the thing is, it has small little holes, so it's permeable.
Oh.
So eventually the raindrops will still get in, but it's not very bad. Maybe like just 1/4 of the balcony
Will
will be
wet
wet.
lah, this area.
Yeah, but the rest is still fine.
Okay. So then I realized your this balcony area don't have like the throw rubbish one.
Oh yeah, the rubbish
what you
chute.
call it? Rubbish
Rubbish
chute.
chute, yeah, it's actually located outside, so they have a centralized rubbish chute.
Oh, okay. So it's like our house also. So for all the EM we viewed before, right, in Tampines, I think they are much older. I think if I'm not wrong, from my property agent, like all the 90s HDB or it's all the rubbish chute outside one.
Correct.
So like only like the 80s one they are inside. So the Tampines one we view is all inside. Yeah, so actually it's quite a good thing because you scared of insect. Right?
Yeah, I mean cockroaches lor.
Yeah.
So that's a big no-no for us.
Yeah. So actually, this is quite. If I would have preferred this kind of unit also.
Yeah.
Okay. So I realized this thing is like that. Do you install this?
Yeah, we got a contractor to install this for us for hanging of like bed sheets.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's longer, so it's dangling down there. But it's also one of my regrets because I wasn't around when the contractor was here to install this rack.
Okay.
So it's a bit
Why
hard.
you not around?
Yeah lor.
You take care of your kids,
Yeah.
then you never come, you ask your husband to come.
Correct.
So actually the wife also need to be present
Correct.
during the reno process, because actually a lot of things, especially like kitchen, laundry area, you know,
That's the area that
usually
the
we
wife
do,
every
yeah,
day,
we
yeah.
do. So when think of the reno, right, we also need to consider like the person who is using it. Yeah.
Correct.
So this one is too low for you, is it?
Yeah, because I couldn't go inside to hang anything. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So, but this one easy to shift, right?
I don't
But you
think
won't go and
so.
shift, ah?
I don't want.
Then
Just
got
leave
holes
it
on the
alone.
wall.
Yeah, just leave it.
Okay. So bear in mind, if you are doing reno, please also consider your wife
Yeah.
or whoever that is doing this. So if you're gonna make it your height, any of your husbands watching this, you're gonna make it your height, then you better go and do the housework, okay?
That's a nice one.
So after knowing Mrs. Teo for a while, we chatted on IG, I also come to realize that she's quite a Taobao queen. So when a Taobao queen meets a Taobao queen, we got a lot of things to talk about. So basically, this is their entryway, and this entry table is also from Taobao, right?
Yeah, this is one of the biggest purchase we got from Taobao.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
very nice actually. Yeah, it's a bit of the local carpenter feel like they will make, right? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so for this cabinet, right, usually we keep things that we always use, like bags.
Oh,
Like the
okay.
kids' school bags, our daily bags.
Okay.
So yeah, we keep everything here.
So all this decor is also from Taobao.
Most of it are from Taobao, but we have a few from Huga as well.
Oh, okay. Yeah. What do you think is the difference like?
Oh, okay. If you can afford to wait, then of course Taobao is cheaper, is better. But if you want something you want to get off the shelf immediately, then you want to style your house immediately, Huga is a good choice.
Oh, so you also recommend Huga. Okay, yeah. So I think it makes a difference like if you also buy from locally lah. Yeah. So actually, why I would say Mrs. Teo is very good at Taobao is because they also have customized their sofa covers via Taobao. So can you share more about this?
Okay, initially when we got this sofa set, right, it's actually grey in color. It doesn't really match the house.
Oh, like this
So-
urban modern kind.
Correct. So we end up going to Taobao to search for customization of the upholstery.
Yeah, so people who can communicate with the seller to me is at that god level already when you discuss about measurement and all that. Because it's quite a high risk to take, right? Because for us, we do the PU leather one. Yeah, so this one is actually quite a lot more measurements.
Correct. We have to take every single measurement of the sofa.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so it wasn't easy. So when we were doing, we were also quite scared that we miss out 1 inch or 2, and then when the thing comes, it doesn't fit.
Okay. So
Yeah.
this one, originally, what is the brand of the sofa?
We got this sofa from Star Living.
Star Living.
Yeah.
Okay. Then it was from your OBDO.
No, we actually bought it for this house, but it's
Oh.
only after we shipped in there we realized that the
colour
grey
don't
was
match.
too dark.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But there are pros and cons of getting things from Taobao as well. I mean, the quality also. So we got this
You
set.
think this one it is not as good?
Yeah, because we got this set, okay, at a very reasonable price, like 500 Sing dollars without shipping. Then we actually asked local companies to quote us a rate for the exact size.
Oh, okay.
And they gave us 2,500.
Oh, so actually 2,005 you can buy a new
Exactly.
sofa already,
yeah,
right?
Yeah. So we decided to go for this cheaper alternative. But the thing about the quality is that, right, after using for close to 2 years, the fabric starts to have those furry things.
Furrings,
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, but I think for the price
Correct.
is worth it lah, because
Yeah.
500 and 2,500
Yeah.
is 5 times Actually, I always feel that I'm very blessed to you know, I work hard during school to learn Chinese. Then now can Taobao.
Yeah, that's true.
I have my mother to thank that my Mandarin is okay. At least you know that not at the we can communicate.
Correct.
带 in Chinese, right? Yeah, so actually Taobao is a skill. Yeah, and actually I feel that very nice because it flows nicely with the theme, and they also have this air mock here, if you realize. if I'm not wrong, this air mock is recently added, right?
Yeah, before we got COVID, we went to get a set of air mock. So during the period when we were isolating at home, right, this set of air mock really keep us entertained.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
so it kind of brings a bit of joy when you all are quarantined.
Yeah.
All four of you all got it together.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, actually just now I tried lah. Once you sit on it, it's very hard to get out because it's so chill and it's just providing some sharpness to it, and plus this area is very breezy, right? Wow, it makes you just want to sit down, have a side table with coffee, all that, right?
Correct.
Yeah. So we are at the Mrs. Teo's master bedroom. This is their main room. So what's the whole concept, or how would you introduce this room?
Okay, this room is basically almost everything from Taobao. Okay, the wardrobe, we actually retained the previous owner's wardrobe.
Okay.
Yeah, because it was in a pretty good condition. And based on my previous BTO's experience, we had the open wardrobe.
Okay.
And it was very, very dusty.
Okay.
So for this new house, we decided to have a closed door one.
So basically just retain whatever. Yeah. So like all in all, how much do you reno this place for?
The entire house?
Yeah.
Probably 50K.
Oh, actually 50K is really considered quite low as compared to a lot of my friends who redid their reno for EM. Like for example, a few of my friends actually told me they did more than 100K. So actually a lot of main factor is you use back a lot of the previous owner.
Yeah, actually we didn't want to spend so much on renovation because we know that this will not be our forever home.
Oh, okay. That's interesting because when we designed the Lim house, we designed like we're going to stay there for a long time. Yeah, so that's a refreshing idea. So why is that so?
Because eventually the kids will grow up and we think that they don't really need to have such a big space to run about.
Okay.
And they probably will just coop up in their room, so we thought of having a smaller flat would be better.
When they grow older.
Correct.
I see. So over here is the, I suppose, Koko Meme's room.
Yeah.
I personally have 2 boys. When I design it, it's pretty straightforward to me. So is there any challenge for you, like when you design for like a gender neutral room for boy and a girl?
Yeah, it was quite challenging for me because I cannot overdo on the princess part.
Yeah.
Cannot be too pinkish.
Okay.
And then the boy side also, I cannot be too bluish.
Yeah, so how do you strike a balance?
So to go for more muted colors,
Okay.
yeah, we decided on this greyish theme. So we got a grey coloured wallpaper. Yeah. And then the bed sheet also try to find those earth colour.
Oh, early colors.
Yeah.
Oh.
Then we also got some decorations from Taobao to spruce up the room.
So over here there's like Taobao's like painting and also things. So I think it keeps quite budget, and this is from IKEA, right?
Yeah, correct. The bookshelf.
And a dresser for them. So the thing about kids' room is because I realized your one is also all loose furniture, right?
Yeah, okay, because eventually, once one boy and one girl, eventually they have to separate the rooms.
Okay.
I don't want them to sleep together lah. So keeping things movable will make things easier when we want to move one of them out of this room.
So basically, the only fixed thing is this dresser here, which is similar to yours, right?
Correct.
Okay. So this is the play area, I suppose?
Yeah.
So basically they will have this space to play lah.
Yeah, and the space to keep their toys. We try to keep it as neutral color as possible lah, but it's quite impossible because of their colorful toys.
Yeah, because I realized about kids, right? When they were young, you can control the toys that they play because they don't know how to voice out. But when they are older, the toys they buy, right, seems to be brighter in colors and like more striking with like sounds and all that.
Correct.
It's very hard to keep everything wooden.
Yeah.
But anyway, we used to use this KLAX system as well. This KLAX system is actually very good. very good to store like toys everywhere. So when we shift house, we change it to the Trofa system. But I actually really miss this system also because actually one square can fit a lot of things.
Yeah.
And yeah. So what do they usually do here? Homework?
They do. We seldom use the table here because it's quite stuffy to do things here. So no, they don't.
So do they retrieve their toys and they go downstairs and play?
Yeah, they do.
Huh, really?
Yeah, but at the end of the day, they know that they have to keep it here.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
that's
then
good.
usually they will read here.
They will read here. So before bedtime.
Early in the morning, let's say weekend, the parents decide to sleep in. So they wake up first, right? They will come here and read.
Oh, okay, that's good. Wow, your kids very quiet. Yeah, but anyway, this rotating bookshelf, we don't have it at our house, but I see a lot of people have it. When I see it real life, actually you can store quite a bit of books.
Yeah. And then it doesn't take up too much space because can tuck into one corner, but you still can retrieve all the books by rotating.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we've come to the end of this video. We hope you enjoyed touring Teohomies. Actually, it's very precious that through the IG community we know each other.
Yeah.
If Singapore is not say very small, not say very big. I always joke with her that to come to her house I need a passport, and that was how we strike conversation and things like that. And we happen to be like our birthdays are very close with one another. So yeah, it's very thanks for having me today.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
Yeah. So actually, touring this EM actually I learned something. I always learn new things when I tour like a new house. For me, I was very shocked that you only spend 50k in your whole reno. I feel that it's really nicely done up with this amount of thing. So you got anything to share to our viewers?
Most importantly is you have to decide whether you're going to stay long for that in that particular house. If you are not going to stay for long, right? So don't bother to spend so much.
Try to make do, right?
Yeah.
For me, it's a different perspective because when we do out the Lim house, we had the intention to stay for long, even though things might change. But I don't know. But anyway, we perceive. So so the reason I gave Patrick then was to tell him that we cannot make do with the reno lah. But I think today touring this EM really shows that actually you don't need a lot because it's the first time I hear EM use like 50k to that's the amount we use for our BTO previously for 4-room one. Yeah, anyway, thanks for watching this, and we will probably work with Mrs. Teo to actually share with you all the Taobao buys that she has. And if you can, do follow her on Instagram at Teohomies. She's a stay-home mom, and I always feel very admirable for stay-home moms because they have to take care of the house, such a big house, every day lulu. It's very remarkable for her to raise 2 kids and take care of the house so well. So thank you for having us today.
Yeah.
See you soon in the next trip. We'll see you in the next house tour. Bye.